Okay, Cheryl here with day 54 of our book club, taken from Luke chapter 10. Now Jesus had 70 followers, and he sent them out 2 by 2 to towns and places he intended to go. He said, "The harvest is truly great, but the workers are few. So pray and ask the God of the harvest to send workers. Now off you go. I'm sending you out, even though you are as vulnerable as lambs and going into a pack of wolves." He also told them, if they spoke peace upon the hearers and it wasn't received, to wipe the dust off their feet and move on. Now verse 16 was the verse that stood out to me. Jesus concluded his instructions to the 70 with these words, "Remember, whoever listens to your message is actually listening to me, and anyone who rejects you is rejecting me, and not only me, but the one who sent me." Witnessing can often present challenges. You have good news that changed your life, but oftentimes the one you speak to don't want to hear it. In that moment, it's easy to understand how you could take their rebuff personally, but Jesus said not to. It's him they're rejecting. I want to give a personal example of a time went out with family and friends. After dinner, with my tip, I usually leave a motivation card with a scripture on it on the table for the server. That evening, those I was with saw what I was doing and made fun of me and said I was leaving propaganda cards. I left it anyway. Now, when we were in the parking lot, getting ready to leave, our server came out, and she said, "Who left this card?" And they had my back, so they pointed to me and said, "She did." And they were laughing all the while as if it was some kind of joke, but the joke was on them. For she came up to me with tears streaming down her face and said, "I needed to know if there was a God in heaven and if he heard me. When I saw the card and I read the words, I realized there was. He did. And thank you." And then she gave me a big hug and went back into the restaurant. The wolf pack was silent. Now, those that I had been with didn't want to hear anything about God, but they didn't realize the devil was trying to use them because he knew 3 things. Number 1, the waitress was discouraged. Number 2, I had a message of hope for her. And number 3, maybe I could be intimidated by them to not doing anything. But I was obedient, and she was encouraged, and so was I. Jesus said, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." Go out like a lamb among wolves and be a part of the few and share the good news. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.